Hey, welcome back to ShakeTube. Here's a little video on nbrbs. Nbarbus is this very kind of rough-hewn soldier who is a soldier of Anthony's and one of his very loyal soldiers. And at least at the start of the play, one of his very loyal soldiers, plain talker, will kind of put things out plain. And it's interesting throughout this play, he makes a kind of a running commentary on his great master Anthony, and often in asides at this point, which is maybe shows how bad things are getting that he can't say these things out loud anymore. But some of those asides, like this is 313 Enobarbus. Yes, like enough high-battled Caesar will abstate, and this is after Anthony has turned tail and run off of battle following Cleopatra. Enobarbus says in an aside, yes, like enough high-battled Caesar will unstate his happiness and be staged to the show against disorder. I see men's judgments are a parcel of their fortunes, and things outward do draw the inward quality after them, to suffer all alike. That he should dream, knowing all measures, the full Caesar will answer his emptiness. Caesar thus has subdued his judgments too. Um, yeah, it's probably one that would be better to set up beforehand, but that's the whole thing of Caesar has put forward. He's basically said like, yeah, no, I'm not offering you any terms, and for Cleopatra, if you betray the guy, well, that's going to come a little bit later, but like, yeah, maybe we can do a deal, you and me, Cleopatra. And Anthony is kind of like, oh, let's go single combat, and he's like, yeah, like someone like Octavius Caesar, who is a smart guy, is going to try and fight somebody who is a actual professional, uh, you know, soldier like Anthony, like who's really good with the sword, but not really great with his actions. We do then get a whole thing of what appears to be Cleopatra toying with the idea of betraying Anthony with a emissary from Octavius Caesar, and like it's like, oh God, are they? Which we get Anthony is like, back to, they reunite, they basically not reunite, but they have a kind of a vicious turn, Anthony and Cleopatra, where it's like, oh, you turned on me, it's mostly Anthony lambasting Cleopatra, but Cleopatra rallies it, protests that she is faithful, and Anthony kind of rallies back and says, and since my lord is Anthony again, says Cleopatra, I will be Cleopatra. And, I'll make death love me, declares Anthony, for I will contend even with his persistent, pestilent scythe. To which Ectobarbus, ever the commentator in this play, says, now he'll outstare the lightning. To be furious is to be frightened out of fear, and in that mood the dove will peck the estrage, and I see still a dimmutation in our captain's brain restores his heart. When valor preys on reason, it eats the sword it fights on. I will seek some way to leave him. It's like, this is the final thing of him saying, like, Anthony's only source of strength now is Cleopatra, which I think really disgusts Ectobarbus. And also he also sees, it's like, yeah, it's the only times only time you can overcome what he sees as a cowardice or fear or despair is when you're pissed off. But that's not a way to be a professional soldier. A professional soldier needs to have that kind of cool, calculated, ruthless reasoning, and he does not see that does not see that in Anthony anymore. And at that point, he's like, yeah, I've lost complete, utter respect for this guy, and thus I'm going to leave him, which I think is a key indicator of maybe how we're supposed to view Anthony through this play. Is Ectobarbus is like, Ectobarbus as his soldier friend said, like, you've fallen to the point where I no longer want to have anything to do with you, and that being in itself kind of a key thing to Anthony's tragedy. I mean, and I haven't, because I'm trying to focus on this, I haven't even talked about Cleopatra and how Cleopatra is navigating this world as a female, as a feminine, in this what is obviously dealing with the Romans and this highly masculinized world where she is basically seen as a weakener or something to be subjugated, definitely not to be a conqueror herself. So yeah, that's my little brief add-on to Anthony and Cleopatra. More videos later.